Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we are back on another old Motogp game for us to look back on it. Obviously, Motogp 14 is not really that old, but it is 5 years old now, so I would say that probably constitutes as it being old. So we'll head straight into it. I've had messing up my words here. Sorry about that. I've had to go in and change my controls. So that's why I didn't show the DLC screen, but I do have a couple of DLCs installed, but we won't be messing with them today. So obviously in this game, you had Motogp class, Moto2 class, Moto3, pretty standard. We also had Motogp 13 class and the Motogp Champions. So this day we'll just do the Motogp 14 class, had all the riders, obviously, so Marquez, Pedrosa, Lorenzo, Rossi, Dovizioso, Crutchlow, Spagro, Smith, Bautista, Redding, Bradle, Iannone, Hernandez, Hayden, Oyama, the other Spagro, Edwards, Abraham, Petrucci, Parks, Lavity, Barbara, and Demeglio, or Demelio, don't actually know how it's pronounced, but whatever. Will be Cal on the Ducati today. And why not go for, don't know what track to go for, perhaps we could go for Indy. I'm not too good at Indy because it's not been on the game for a while, but obviously the last time you could play it properly was Motogp 15, although you could still play it all the way up to Motogp 17 if you knew what you were doing. Not in Motogp, well, you probably could play in Motogp 18 if you were really good, but yeah, nobody's managed to figure out how they would get that track working yet. So but enough rambling about that. We are heading into this race here, and from what I remember from this game, you did have to press B after the lights went out to shift up. I've sort of messed up a little bit there, so I've not had the best start. But we're behind Brock Parks and Michael Lavity on the two PBMs. Always found this to be a bit of an intriguing team. Got the inside of quite a few of them there, split into 19. Oh, we've missed the braking stand a bit. No, actually we've not. It's just AI braking ridiculously early. You probably notice right away that the handling model looks pretty odd for this game. I mean, it was. Where's the power? These bikes have like no power where they feel though. I'm getting like full on the gas and it's barely going anywhere. I could accelerate earlier through the corner, you know. If I knew it was so unresponsive, I'd just try to accelerate just in the exit. But we cut on the inside of quite a few. We have made a bit of a mistake there, lost a few more positions back down into P13. Will we get a good exit? Oh, a bit of wheel spin now. We'll do a flashback. Actually, have flashbacks enabled for one, so that's a rarity for me. Look at the rear tyre already. TC's on full as well. We're just kind of revving the bike a lot. I completely missed the brakes, so that went so early. We're going to the inside of quite a few now. The inside of a Leish. Oh, bit of contact with the Leish. Try to go around the outside of a Leish. Bit of small contact, so Leish has had us off. Nice one. Undo that. I mean, I'll probably just crash into him to be fair, but whatever. On the outside. Oh. We're into 8th place now. So this does feel pretty alien compared to Motogp 18. So past Bradle, past Dolly and Bautista, that will be to 5th. So, you know, as much as we sort of complain about the AI now, they were a lot worse in this game. As you can see, I can't really remember how to play the game very well. And I've already got up from last to 5th. And I had a terrible start as well. So, kind of shows you the ability there. Rossi's pulling out on the street to try and pass Lorenzo. We go to turn 1. There is actually an exploit on this track where you can just skip laps, which is quite funny. Might show that off, I'm not sure. I actually have I found it on Xbox, so I actually have the lap record of that circuit because basically I have like a 40-second lap because you can cut like most of the lap out. So you had no power again out that corner. So we're still behind Valentino. We've not had the best second lap so far. Closing up to Valentino around his outside. We've got completely off the circuit. Come back on. Underneath Rossi at the inside. Oh, and we've hit into Pedrosa, so that's some good riding there from me. 10 out of 10. Would do it again. But it's alright, we have flashbacks, so we can go back, or rewinds. I don't even know what they're called, because honestly I never have them on, so. Wow, okay, the off-track really slowed me down there. Wow. I mean, good, but, you know, wow, anyway. So we're up into 2nd now. Apologies for using all the sort of rewinds, but the physics are so odd in this game. I mean, you have more rear end feel. Well, on the brakes, you can trust around more than Motogp 15. We took the lead temporarily, and back into lead we go. Did Carl ever lead on this Ducati? I don't think he did. It wasn't exactly the best race, it was best season of his career. Probably a season to forget for Carl, really. I think he ended about one podium, which actually was better than a lot of the seasons, most of the seasons in Tech 3, really. But you know, at that point in his career, he'd already got a couple of podiums, and I think he won some wins, but never really came to fruition for him. But obviously, switched to LCR seemed to work out for him. Turn 1. Oh, overshot into turn 2 there. Get the bike up. Into turn 3. Again, no power behind the bike at all out of that corner. You notice how aggressive the gear shifts are as well. That was sort of a staple of the old engine games. The gearboxes. I mean, I know the seamless gearboxes weren't really. Was it like 2013 when they were starting to get them? So perhaps not every team had them, but man, when you upshifted, it's so aggressive. I got a 2.9 second lead to Marquez as we come into the final section of the track, really. This is the hardest AI, I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't have had it on anything lower, so yeah, like I said, it shows kind of the ability of the AI. I know I've used a few rewinds before, it's quite a lot, but yeah, I've sort of jumped on the game without doing any practice or anything like that, and I'm just instantly beating the AI. So imagine how disappointed people were when the game first came out, and they'd actually been playing Motogp 13, which, yeah, whilst different, is more similar to it than Motogp 18. They just smoked the AI, so 130, I think that was there. So you can see Cal is celebrating. He's pretty happy with himself. Last the first challenge completed. I'm not sure why we're waiting. Okay, we're waiting for the results.
Podium finishers make their way to Parc Fermé. Let's have a look at the final standing.
Another weird quirk that they used to have was they just slowed down after you finished. So he ended up finishing 9 seconds behind me, despite the fact I didn't overtake him until like a lap before the end. But props to Larity, he was only 26 seconds behind me, so not too bad. I'll try and show that exploit if I can now. It doesn't really matter, it's not going to ruin the game, is it? Because I don't even think the online servers are online for it on PC anymore. And good luck trying to find someone to play with you anyway. So, we'll stop here. And we'll hit the wall. Yes. I know it seems crazy, but keep following. It probably won't work. I mean, it's been years since I did it, so perhaps I'm not really sure why it works either. Okay, see, look, we've respawned here. Look at the position counter. We are first now. See, 41 seconds. So that's why it takes a while, because you have to drive through all the off-road. Try to do it without damaging the bike too much, because I want to be able to actually get 3 of them done. I'm not sure if this one worked though, because I'm not really 100% sure how it all works, but I'm guessing the game gets confused and doesn't realise who ever left. Okay, so that did work that time. Gotta try and get back over to the wall. So we're like a lap ahead of the AI now. We're on lap 3. That's Marquez. Actually, he might have been Pedrosa on our end, I'm not sure. Wasn't paying attention. Okay. That's the problem with the damage. It's kind of hard to do it without dying with damage. You know, dying with damage for it doesn't really make sense, but there you go. See? 3 out of 3. Sorted. So that is the Motogp 14 Indianapolis exploit. So yeah, don't go ruin the leaderboards with it because it's just a bit stupid. But yeah, it's a fun little thing I found. And that's that race knocked out in 2 minutes 10, which is like half the time. Obviously, well, you know, the AI went another 2:34 behind, so it's like less than half of the time. We're nearly 3 minutes in front of Lavity. So yeah, pretty interesting one, that one. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't too long, and it was just sort of one race on Motogp 14, but just kind of a look back, and you can see sort of how silly it was. Yeah, I don't really remember the replay controls or anything like that. In fact, I've never actually really played the replay. In fact, I'll get out of that before the music starts playing because I don't want it to be copyrighted. Okay, it's playing too much, so we'll go into the next screen just in case. Okay, and it's still playing, so that's not good. There we go.
Excellent day for him. Beyond the prestige of winning on this track, today's victory also gets him 25 all-important...
You can tell Cal is absolutely thrilled with that, but yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Like I said, I know it was a little bit of a short one. We only did sort of like 2 races. Just showed off a little glitch as well at the end there, but it's interesting to look back on some of the older MotoGP games and see how, as much as people sort of slam them sometimes for saying they release the same game every year, they have come a long way since this game, as you can tell, obviously. Maybe not so much. I mean, graphically, yes. But definitely like sort of physics, things like that, massive improvement. But I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, I think I've said that about 4 or 5 times now, but I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one.